All right, man. Jeremy Grant is widely expected to be moved from the Detroit Pistons. At the trade deadline last year, remember they said that, oh, we really wasn't trying to trade Jeremy Grant and we love keeping him here, this, that, and the third. Like I said before, um, Troy Weaver is a rookie, bro. He's a rookie at this, and obviously, this is the first time of him being in a position of power. But he's a rookie. He's a rookie. So you got to understand this is the first time that he's held this position. So at the end of the day, we love Jeremy. Wasn't shopping Jeremy, but reports keep coming out they shopping Jeremy. Like I said, Detroit teams they choose to play a lot of these things close to the vest. Think about that for a minute. And then you openly like, come on, shopping Jeremy Grant, like you moving him. Everybody know you moving him, bro. Just be transparent with them and like, yeah, man, we looking to move you, man. We gonna best accommodate you, but we also gotta do what's best for this franchise. But let's talk about it. Check out the Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, and subscribe button, the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Christian Chance get notifications. So it says Jeremy Grant trade rumors. Pistons for widely expected to be moved this summer. So that don't mean exactly by the draft, but it says Detroit Pistons month-long shopping of Jeremy Grant is likely to reach a resolution this summer. Jonathan Givney of ESPN reported the Pistons are widely expected to trade Grant this offseason ahead of the final year's contract. Grant is set to make $21 million next season to complete a 3-year, $60 million package signed with the Pistons in 2020. Seemed like it was, not too long ago. Seemed like just last week. A role player before arrived in Detroit via the trade in Denver has led the Pistons in scoring each of the past two seasons. 6'8", 210-pound forward have averaged 20.9 points, 4.4 rebounds during that span, but has been limited to 101 games because of injury. The Portland Trail Blazers, Atlanta Hawks have been amongst the teams most regularly mentioned as suitors. Blazers star Damian Lillard has an exciting relationship with Grant dating back to their Team USA days. In Portland spent much of the 21-22 season dismantling the roster rebuilt around Lillard, while adding Grant wouldn't turn the Blazers into a championship contender. He could be a solid third piece on the contender if Portland can find a second star. Mark Stein reported on April 3rd the Pistons rebuffed an offer for Josh Hart and draft compensation for Grant before the 2022 trade deadline. Portland has a 7th pick in next week's draft. An NBA draft, though it feels like unlikely the Blazers will move a mid-lottery pick for expiring contract. Stein also notes the Atlanta Hawks are Hawks' interest as they look to retool following a disappointing 21-22 season. Perimeter defense has always been one of the team's biggest issues. Last season, Grant has proved himself as a capable 3-and-D role player. Atlanta has a 16th pick in this first round next Thursday. But the thing about it too, if they not understanding too, you can extend them. Any from Portland, he'll be going back home. So, like I said before, it's gonna probably have to, it's probably have to sweeten the pot. I always said that Jeremy Grant probably won't be enough if that's moving guys like Isaiah Stewart or that's taking a heavier contract back, and that's what they're gonna have to do if it's a heavier contract. Um, Coming in return, like I don't know, like how many heavy contracts they got, but like I said before, I was maintaining they should just blow it up. That's what I think they should do. They should blow it up, try to move up to Sacramento, trying to get the best player possible, and just move Damian Lillard. And it's best for Damian Lillard to be moved, but he gonna waste his prime there. He gonna be like an old Gary Payton, trying to trying to win the championship at the end of his career. And, everybody telling him you know, uh, he want to remain right, but like I said before, that's their problem. But nonetheless, let's look at the Trailblazers payroll. But then you got Anthony Simmons too. They should be trying to move him for an additional lottery pick because he can't play in the backcourt with Damian Lillard. It's the same thing with CJ McCollum, two undersized, guards. They need a bigger wing too, a bigger two guard to go in behind with Damian Lillard. That's going to defend. So you look at their payroll for next season. I mean, Damian Lillard making $42 million. Eric Bledsoe with 20, so that's the contract you got to absorb. They're gonna probably if they do trade for Jeremy Grant, that's gonna be the main contract that's in there. Josh Hart, that's another contract that can be in there. And you probably rather have the Eric Bledsoe contract anyway because you could buy him out. He go where the hell he want to go, and that's it. Other than that, that's these the two main contracts they probably trying to move. Josh Hart can help somebody, but I'm just not a fan. You remember saying he didn't want to be in Detroit? Keep it moving. Keep it moving. So, like I said before, they've only got two big contracts left. When somebody taking up almost, over 40 million of the payroll, I mean, what else can you really do? So he's an unrestricted free agent. You might not get nothing for Anthony Simmons. So, like I said before, you bring him back. I mean, you doing the same. You actually doing the same thing that you doing with C.J. McCollum. So how big is he? How big is he? Hold on. He like what 6'2", 6'3", 6'3". So yeah, it's the same. You're doing the same thing, bro. Going through the same thing. So like I said before, you can look at the draft. You get draft compensation out. You come back with a player. Can you come back with a player that you really like? It's just the question. And like I said before, I mean, you look in there and you say, well, Cleveland very interested. I'm gonna have to really tax Cleveland, but they interested. Why not? Why not? So, you know, you got to. I mean, Charlotte, they got a lot of young players. If you could do, Olenek, Grant, I don't know what else they would want. If you can come away with 13 and 15, I mean, I don't know. Could you come away with 13 for Grant and Oklahoma City? I mean, New York probably looking for somebody like Grant, but they got to unload Julius Randle off, and I don't know if that's gonna happen. Um, uh, like I said, Washington can use somebody like Grant. So you really just you really in here just trying to work it, bro. That's what you trying to do. You really in there trying to work it. That's it. Trying to get the best deal possible in that range. So, but I mean, like I said before, you don't want no sucker deal though. You know, you don't want no sucker deal. So but like I said before, you also don't want to get nothing but some second round picks for him. You know, so don't forget it. You know, so, like I said before, man. But he's gotta have a plan. Everybody think taking the second lottery pick. They gotta have some offers out there, bro. Something already done. If it's with Portland, if it's with somebody else, bro, you gonna find out a lot of stuff come this weekend or come closer to the draft because the draft is what Thursday. So I don't know. You might hear he might have a contract. You know, never know. But I gotta do what's best for them, and this is a critical off season for Troy Weaver. It's a huge off season. It's a huge off season. So you talking about most likely if I can get back in here, so be it. Could you do something with for San Antonio for the ninth pick? I mean, like I said before, Isaiah Stewart can be on there. I mean, if anybody want Killian Hayes, you know what I'm saying? All of them could be on the table. But really, the two, the one person you ain't moving is Cade. Then you say Sadiq Bey. Then you probably say Isaiah Livers. Everybody else probably, for sure can be moved. So, if they value, Stewart, cool. If they value Olenek, cool. Whatever you got to do to get that pick. But apparently they shopping them. And, we supposed to be reaching a resolution pretty soon. You know, but I heard before it's gonna be interesting. First thing I'll do is see what Sacramento wanted. That's exactly what they need. Look at Detroit Piston roster. You know, like I said before, I mean, Only guys that's probably worth anything is Olenek expiring contract, Jeremy Grant, that's under contract. Like I said earlier, Isaiah Stewart, Killian Hayes, I don't think gonna fetch nothing in return. I don't think they know. I think they just whether you keep him, but like I said before, it's gonna get real interesting, bro. It's gonna get real interesting. So we see what Troy Weaver can pull off. Don't rule out him bringing back a commodity neither, so a player. But I think he need to get back in that range I just talked about and get away with a center too. But I think what he thinking is if they move Jeremy Grant, I'm gonna tell you what he thinking. He gonna find Jeremy Grant replacement in free agency. He gonna want to pay a big man like Mitchell Robinson, DeAndre Ayton. He's moving backwards. We be honest, he moving backwards. If we being 100% honest, he moving backwards. You know, like I said before, see if you get Jaden Ivey. You know what I'm saying? Then you go on from there. You can get a center in the draft, bro. You can pay center a whole bunch of money. You got Mark Williams and Jalen Duren right there. Take them. Take them. It's not rocket science. But I don't have any faith in Troy Weaver, bro. So he gonna have to show me. Like everybody, praising like everybody praising Brad Holmes for absolutely nothing. That clown won 3 games last year. They talking about he the best GM of all time. Just let you know how desperate, how dumb the fan base is, bro. Not all y'all, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But I'll let you know everything you need to know, bro. But nonetheless, man, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. That subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live, drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify. Excuse me, Twitch. My bad. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. One time for one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.